Hey everyone! Okay, today I filmed a tutorial on this look. It's just like gray, sparkly, smoky, extremely easy. Like painfully easy. That doesn't make sense. Painlessly easy. You'll see. The reason I did it was because it was requested. Not only did people want me to do a Wet n Wild look, I did the same look for my pinup hair tutorial, and if you want to see that, just click somewhere and you can see that. The only thing I changed was the lips, and I really like these lips, so whatever. Slight discontinuity in this video. My hair is like straight as a board. I went to the doctor this morning, and so yeah, I didn't do anything with my hair, but at the end of the video, my battery started to die, so I had to plug it in, and so I had extra time, so I popped some curlers in my hair, changed clothes, whatever. So that explains the discontinuity. That's just what my hair looks like when I get out of the shower and blow dry it, just straight as a board. I like this hair. This is my big Texas hair, and if you want to see a video on how to create this hair, there's a video on that too. Ha ha ha, big surprise. You can click somewhere and watch that too. Sorry, I'm going a million miles an hour. All the products were really inexpensive, and I love that, you gotta know. Mainly used Wet n Wild's Trio Silent Treatment, the bottom color in particular. It's kind of like a grayish purple. So if you wanna know how I created this look, just keep watching. Okay, let's get started. All right, I already have one coat of mascara on my top lashes, and I filled in my brows just a little bit with the Revlon Brow Fantasy in Brunette, just the pencil side. I had to go to physical therapy this morning, and I have strict policy against going out without mascara. It's serious. So yeah, I already have that done, whatever. I have my face makeup done, but let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is use the Jane Cosmetics Aqua Ceuticals Agua Eye Stick, and it is in number 8 Deep Pearl. It is like a gray, but with like a lot of shimmer, and it's kind of like iridescent, almost like pearly. Duh. It's like kind of like a dark pearl. And I'm going to use this just like I like to use the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencils, and I'm going to use this as a base over my whole lid. This is not rocket science, and no, I did not do it perfectly at all, as usual. So I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. I'm not sure if you can tell how like sparkly and awesome this is. I'm going to cover it with eyeshadow anyway, so I guess that doesn't matter. Next, I'm going to go in with a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. Are you surprised? And this is in number 608 Cottage Cheese. This is my absolute favorite, and I'm just doing a little bit of a line on each brow bone. I'm also going to pop a little bit in the inner corners. And then I'm going to blend that out with my fingers as well. Again, that's just providing a base for the color I'm going to put on top of that. Alright. Next, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Trio Silent Treatment, number 335. In my video where I talked about all my eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild, I said that this was my least favorite. I take that back, which I hate when I do that, like I speak too soon about something. I really actually do like this bottom gray color quite a lot, and that's the one that I'm going to be mainly using today. So let's do it. I am using an E.L.F. eyeshadow C brush. It's just great for packing it on, and it's really cheap, and I have a bunch of them. This is a neat color. It's sort of like gray, it's sort of like purple. It works perfectly with this pearl base. So I'm going to get some of that on my brush, and I'm just going to pack it on across my lid. I am kind of extending it upwards towards the outer corner, but then keeping it round in the front. Right, and for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the top color in Silent Treatment. Honestly, this is not my absolute favorite. You can use whatever light highlighting color that you want. I'm just using this one because it's in this palette, and if you have this palette, then you can create this look, and that's just helpful. Everybody likes that. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use it with my finger because that's easy. And I'm just popping that right where we put the NYX pencil. I'm also going to add it to the inner corners. Alright, up next I am going to go in with the Hard Candy Concealer Pencil. This came with the Glamoflauge. And I'm going to put this on my waterline. I don't know if that is technically acceptable, but it's what I do. It just helps to open up my eye without being stark white, which is sort of freaky in person. I don't know. I think it's freaky on me. I understand that that's like a commonly done thing, but I like the color of this. Sometimes I do use a white pencil. When I do use a white pencil, I use this one. It's a Rimmel soft kohl pencil, and just like white, freak you out white. But then I always try to go in after that with like maybe a little bit of like a darker beige. This time I am going to be using this white pencil just to brighten up the outer corners and extend that line from the waterline out just a little bit. This is a trick I absolutely love. Just blend that out a little bit with my finger just so it's not like, oh, I have a line right there. Even though you have a line right there. Alright, and I'm going in after that with a little bit more of that brow bone highlighting color and a tiny baby brush, and going over that light pencil. Okay, next up I'm going to use the Milani Liquif'Eye Metallic Eyeliner Pencil, absolute fave, and this one is in black, and I'm going to go over my upper waterline. I think it's called tight lining, whatever. So I'm just going to run that under both sides, and if you're going to do that, be really careful. Be really careful. Alright, up next is my winged out liquid liner. I am using the Maybelline Line Stiletto. This was in my February favorites. I really like this. It's a felt tip, black liquid liner. I love it right now. And I think that it's easy to control. So if you're unsure, try out this kind. Alright, I'm doing the other eye exactly the same, because if I did it different, that would be weird. So now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows just a little bit more, and again I'm using the Revlon Brow Fantasy pencil in Brunette. And since I did this earlier, I don't have to do it a lot. I'm just obsessed with doing it. And I'm also going to go in and fill in my little freckle a little bit, because I'm weird. Next up for my eyebrows, I am using the NYX Eyebrow Shaper, and it's just like a wax pencil. And I'm just brushing over that a little bit. It just makes it easier for the hairs of your eyebrows to grab the powder that you add on, and it does help shape them a little bit, but like not a lot. My eyebrows are crazy, so I don't know what I'd have to use, like Elmer's glue to pin them down. And then I'm going in, as always, with the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder in Brunette as well. And I'm just using a little bitty baby, I don't know why I use this brush, but I always use this brush. It's like a super tiny travel size Sonia Kashuk slanted brush. And I'm just lightly going over my brows. Next, I am going to curl my eyelashes and then go in with some mascara, and this is the Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express. Alright, and before I put mascara on my bottom lashes, I'm going to run a little bit of this bottom gray color that I used on my lids from Silent Treatment underneath, just a little bit. Okay, so my camera started freaking out and be like, I'm dying! And so I turned it off, I put on my mascara, I curled my eyelashes, and I also popped on some little half lashes because I love them. Number one. Number two, I'm going to school today and I'm in love with my teacher. Haha. And I also added mascara to my bottom lashes. So now for the lips. I am going to use the Revlon, I don't know if this is new. It said new on the package when I bought it, but who knows. And this is Revlon Baby Pink. Okay, so that's a nice little baby pink. Love it. It's from the drugstore. Very inexpensive. Also from the drugstore, not really a drugstore. Anyway, also inexpensive is the E.L.F. Hypershine Gloss. And this one actually doesn't have a color. It has a number, 00224. And it's just a light pink. You pump it and... Alright, and that is it. So that's the complete look, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, comment below. I will try to put all the products I used in a list in the description box, so if you're interested in that, check that out. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, and if you want to talk to me in another format, I don't know, if you'd be interested in that, you can follow me on Twitter, and I'll put my name somewhere, and you can find me on there and stalk my everyday life. Anyway, alright, that's it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone! And then I'm gonna figure out... Okay. You really prefer, I don't know what kind of monkey arm situation. You know what? That is unnecessary information. However, I can't see. Sorry, I'm not injuring myself in front of you. Anyway, good lord. Stab myself in the eye. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm just going to do a typical Leigh Ann winged out eyeliner. I need a doctor. Just kidding. That was sort of traumatizing. I don't know you. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, okay, I know half lashes are not. Alright, and I still have to do my other eye. Well, because I'm cool and I can do stuff like that. And I'm so not trying to actually get with my teacher. I'm sorry, my camera is dying and I am going crazy trying to go fast.